Hello, Michael. Here is your sewer scope from this morning's inspection. It's me in the basement, just kind of giving you a little bit of orientation. There's the clean out, floor clean out right next to the water meter in that little closet. This is actually the second time that I ran my camera through. The first time it just got gunked up, so I had to restart again. A little better this time, although I did pick up a little bit of gunk on the bottom of my camera, so bottom right corner right there, obviously. That'll get cleared out on the return trip. We're in cast iron right now. Typical levels of corrosion, knowing the age of the house, everything looks as it would be expected to look. No issues. Typically we don't see root intrusion in cast iron. It's more just kind of heavy buildup and decay in the pipe, but I don't see that here. A little corrosion, little decay. Right at about 37 feet, we switch over to PVC. At some point, they repaired the pipe. It might have been a city project. It might have been done by the homeowner, but again, big benefit on your end that I would say half of your pipe has been changed over to newer plastic PVC pipe. The PVC sections are in good shape, no damage, no concern. And again, it's a relatively short run. I know that now. I'll explain what I mean in a minute. But here's the city connection, right at about 68 feet. Should have made sense to me while I was actually doing the sewer scope. There's the city. The proximity of the house to the street is very short, very close. The location of the clean out to the front wall of the house obviously puts us relatively close to this connection point. So I'm actually in the city line right now. I'm going to go out probably another 50 feet just to double check to make sure that I didn't miss something. Again, I didn't put two and two together this morning when I was doing the scope. I'm turning on some water right now. Eventually you'll see the water on their return trip. So long story short, you get about 50 feet of additional coverage on here. Being that this house is the third to the end on a dead-end street, none of the neighbors must have been running water or anything like that, so there's no flow in this pipe at this point. Again, not until on the return trip when you see the water that I turned on. So a little interesting. Normally what I'm going to do is when I come to that city connection, I'm going to look in there and I'm going to see water moving from right to left across the pipe. But again, I didn't pick that up here. So I'll keep the camera rolling. I will jump back in on the comments here in a moment. But just wait, let's wait till we get to the end. I see one thing I'll add also is I pushed out to about 150 feet and then I saw a connection, figuring at that point that was an inlet to another neighbor. 140 feet. It's probably this connection right here. I'm thinking, okay, yep, here's the inlet. So I'm gonna work my way. Oh, actually, I'm gonna go on a little further. Sorry about that. So maybe it was 150 feet. Yeah. So at this point, I'm gonna start pulling back. I'll hang on until we get back to that drop in. You can start seeing the flow of the water, top right corner of the pipe. And here we go. So again, that's the city connection right there. I'll keep the camera rolling all the way back to the beginning. Feel free to reach out to me with questions, go over anything that you want to. I'm always happy to be a resource.